All right, we are back to being live, man. Technical difficulties. We're here.
Talk to me.
All right, next series we got to talk about. We already basically covered Pistons Magic. I mean, I guess we didn't cover who do you got in this series now. I mean, you guys are saying the Pistons are done. It's over. How many games do you think it's going to take the Magic to take the win? If you think it's
Yeah,
it's going
I
to go
don't
their way.
know. I don't know if it's over. I don't overly believe in the Magic offense maintaining. Like they could fall off. Like they could easily switch places in terms of how the first game went and the second game. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like Duran could have a way better game. Like I don't know how he's doing right now. Like let me see. I
I
mean,
definitely
like, he playing all right, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's too early. We gotta see how this game go. But if the Magic go up 2-0 here, like they take both home games. Oh yeah,
You know,
probably five games, maybe six. Cause like I mean, you lose both home games. Not only does like your team get demoralized, but like you lose two home games to the Magic after being a one seed. I'm like, wow, that's insane.
yeah, I believe the Magic is like the worst team at home though. I believe this year, so they don't really got a home court. Can't lie. I'm pretty sure on that fact. Like I'm pretty sure they're just not that good of a home team. They don't really got a home court, home crowd. But hey, give me the Magic in six. That's what I have.
It's not crazy.
might say right now, it's a real close game. And okay, if Desmond Bain hitting, I'll definitely yeah, no. This game is a big one though, because like you said, if the Magic can get two of these home games for the Pistons, that's like even if their home record isn't good for a fan base itself, 8 seed made it through the play-in. You coming home 2-0 after being away against the 1 seed, that's definitely gonna get the house jumping in Orlando. So if that was the case, definitely could see 5 games. But based off just that first one, I'll say Orlando in six.
Valid. My fault, bro. Bro, I'm trying to change the light, bro. My fault. My fault.
We got
But
a
none of
party
these,
going on.
none of these
That bro.
buttons want to fucking work. I'm pressing every
Party
goddamn.
lights.
Huh? Fuck you, bro. Relax, relax, relax. There we go. I was just trying to turn it down. Shit, bright as hell in my face. But yeah, it's been great playoffs. All it's been great series all playoffs. I can't lie. Next series we got to talk about though in the East, Knicks versus Hawks. Man, Knicks took game one, game two unexpectedly taken by the Atlanta Hawks. CJ McCollum, the MVP of that game, gotta be man. He was frying them boys. I think the Knicks again is
All
another
right, man.
team that just has no coaching, bro. I don't know if y'all disagree with that, but I feel like their defensive structure, not even offensively, we could talk about that later. We've been talking about that all season. But defensively as well, man, just doing the lazy thing. He's just not fully going under the screen, allowing CJ McCollum to beat them off the dribble so many times, even though CJ McCollum is like 34, 35 years old. It's crazy because I thought this team was going to be like the perfect matchup for like a Boston Celtics team with two dominant wing ball handlers. But they can't even guard a CJ McCollum and a Nikhil Alexander Walker. That's I'm worried for this Knicks team, even if they do make it out, man. But like if we had this podcast Monday, in my notes I had the Knicks beating the Hawks in like four. Can't lie. Um, so I'm glad we didn't talk that day because this completely changes the series. How do y'all feel about it?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure them niggas were up like 19 or something. No, that was the Nuggets. The Nuggets were up 19. But the Hawks were down like 13 or 15. I know it was double digits, bro. It was bad with like 5 or 7 minutes left. And the Knicks just can't lose that. Like you can't lose at home. Oh my, you can't lose that game. I can't lie. Um, but down the stretch, like Brunson wasn't hitting, Cat wasn't shooting anything. Mikael Bridges would get like an open look, and he always has to shoot that fucking mid range. Like I don't know what it is, but he just loves that mid range, and he's gonna shoot that mid range. So like I don't know, bro. I'm looking. They need to give Trey McBride more minutes down the stretch or something, bro, because he's the only nigga who can actually make shots, I guess. Like it just gets bad. And yeah, CJ McCollum was literally frying Jalen Brunson for like the last 10 minutes of the game. Like he would get that matchup every time. I don't know why, bro. That's definitely coaching because you need to call a timeout. I don't think he called a timeout in that whole run that they caught up in. Mike Brown, you need to tell your niggas like no matter what screen happens, CJ McCollum is frying him. So let's just I don't know not swap. Let's fight through the screen. Like you can't just let Brunson keep getting fried, bro. McCollum was literally he was like waving off the screen sometimes, just going ISO. Like what are we doing? It was bad, bro. I had to rewatch that because I was like, there's no way I just watched these niggas lose that league to the team I mean, they didn't blow them out in the first game, but they beat them by a surmountable amount. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
It's a W word.
Surmountable.
I don't even know it. I can't lie. I
Yeah,
use my
no.
context clues.
2 games in, I think I don't really know what to think though, because in New York, that's Madison Square Garden that everybody talks so highly about. And for y'all, it was a 10-point lead. I don't know how much time was left, but a 10-point lead in the fourth. That's halfway through the fourth. So 6 minutes, y'all, what happened? 13 points win. So, like you said, CJ McCollum just going to work. So we didn't know he could score, but if you can't coach around it, make an adjustment, put a real defender on him. Because well, they had a defender on him, but like you said, the screen. It's just there's got to be more options than just switching the screen, bro. Y'all are grown men. Your job is to coach and make adjustments. So if you switching the screen 4 times and he getting fried 4 times, then obviously he's not good at defense. You got your 2 through 5 is all like what 6, 8,
Mm-hmm.
bro. They need to start forcing more into the paint. I mean, I see that Brunson's the number one option, but Cat can shoot the three, bro. But pull him out. They get a Congo out the paint, and it's just like it's the simple coaching adjustments that I don't see the Knicks making because they could win this series. They could have won it 4-0, but now you can get the Hawks life, and who knows what's gonna happen when you get to Atlanta. They ain't seen a playing game since Trae Young, or they ain't seen a game there since Trae Young, right?
Right.
So, hey, they might be turned up over there. And
Yeah.
No wasn't even a factor. Keep in mind, he had like 9 points that game. This second game.
No, I did not do a lot. No.
He like plus 3 in the end, but
Oh,
yeah, before that, yeah, he wasn't really doing nothing. So if you can't beat them when not playing bad, what you gonna do when he play good and y'all do the same shit? But oh my god, yeah. Nah, it's actually bad. Yeah, like Steve said, like even if they do beat these Hawks, it just does not look good for the next matchup. Whether it's, I mean, I don't know who's on the side of the bracket. Would it be,
Boston, the 76ers.
yeah, man, yeah. I just don't see it happening. They get past this, they gonna be fried. The coaching is, I mean, it's kind of crazy when back to back on 2 coaches who like weren't good at managing this star talent. I mean, I guess it is a lot of star talent to manage, but bro, Mike Brown is not really doing much better than Tibbs is. I can't lie.
No. No. And unfortunately, when it comes down to the late game, or even like anytime you need a bucket, the most consistent bucket in ball, doesn't matter what level you're playing, is going to be a low post shot and next to the rim shot, which what 99% of these playoff teams can get to consistently. But then when Jalen Brunson is just blocked off and can't get down to the low post, and you don't have like Karl Anthony Towns fighting for position, it's just Coke but a cheese. Like, you're gonna obviously go on cold streaks because shooting, it's just human nature. You're gonna go on cold streaks as a primarily mid-range 3-point shooting team. If Cat could just like show himself and show his dominance when he's getting guarded by like Kuminga. Like, there were so many times. I can't remember if it was Kuminga. It definitely wasn't Okongwu. It was just a smaller defender on him, and he was just getting shoved to the three-point line consistently at the end of the game. I need him to be fighting for that space, fighting for that down low presence, so then he can get that ball down low. Because he's a great finisher. Once he's there, he just doesn't get down there too often. But that's like trying to teach a horse to swim, bro. It's not gonna happen. He's like that his whole career. It's unfortunate. They're gonna have to trade for Giannis, but somebody's trading for fucking Giannis. That's all I learned in the playoffs. Somebody's trading for Giannis in the offseason immediately. I don't know who it is just yet, but
Hey, bro. I know y'all said you already talked about the Rockets, but hey, Sangoon, bro. Sangoon. If y'all lose to these Lakers, bro, you gonna be on Jalen Green watch. I swear,
wow.
bro. I swear, bro. Nah, I'm not even trolling. Because they're not gonna trade KD. They gonna look back at. We went over them KD fouls. They gonna look over them KD fouls and see, oh, Sengun was in here. He played like some shit in the playoffs. Jabari was in here. He played like shit in the playoffs. They're just gonna start trading the people who KD was talking about and still sold, because obviously KD was spitting. Because what the? Well, yeah, Sengun. If you can't score on Jackson Hayes and DeAndre Ayton, I don't know, bro. You might get ready to put on that green and get ready to buy a condo in Milwaukee, because they gonna trade you, bro. They gonna get you out of there. I'm telling you, bro. With Giannis available, these centers, bro, Duran, Sengun, you can't be Cat, bro. You can't be. This is not the offseason for it, bro. You about to get sent to relegation hell. Your contract you're on right now, it's the last big contract you're gonna get.
I hope Sengun gets sent. To hell. I can't lie. He's just.
I do hate the way he played, bro.
He's a player I want to be forgot.
He's actually. Well, I'm not trying to like only hate Train. I don't got hate for him like Jalen Green, but like he's really just not good at the game. I can't lie. Like it makes me mad that his stats are what they are, because like on statistics, like if you just blanked out the name and showed me the stats, I'd be like, oh, that's a pretty good player. You know, it's a pretty good center. And then you watch him play, and it's like, wow, this is horrible. Like, bro, him traveling, bro. I saw a clip. No, it was me watching the game. He would travel after getting double teamed. Like, they literally sent a double team for like 0.2 seconds, and he traveled. It was near the 3-point line too. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, bro. The offense is fried. Jabari too. Jabari can't make anything but a spot up shoot, a jump shot, bro. If it's not spot up, it's not going in.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how even like Tari Eason, bro. Tari Eason, defensive wise, is just, he's not locked in at all.
There's no reason why Tari shouldn't be starting over Josh Okogie. Why is Josh Okogie outperforming you? What the hell? Tari Eason was shooting like damn near 60% from the three earlier this season. What happened?
It's bad, bro. It's bad when you're allowing a 41-year-old LeBron James to look 3-4 years younger. When you're allowing a Luke Kennard, who's been like a 10 to 15 point per game per night score at most at his peak. He was 10 to 15 points per game. Right now he's averaging 25 on the Rockets, bro. 23 game 1, 27 game 2. That's should not be ever allowed from Luke Kennard, bro. I saw Luke Kennard beat somebody off the dribble. He had a little like hezzy dribble move, got to the lane, drove and got the layup just for free, bro. I saw Marcus Smart beat Amen Thompson off the dribble. This is not 2018, bro. This should not be happening so consistently. It's actually like disgusting to see. Like I was watching game 1 and I genuinely like had to turn that shit off even though it's my Lakers. That shit was just nasty game.
Turn it off, bro. Turn it off. I had to turn it off. It was that bad, bro. It's really disgusting. Because why is Luke Kennard in the mid? Why are his middies so open? Like his middies are open. Like he's getting open on these middies. I'm like, what are we doing? There's no reason why your defense, bro. There's no Reeves and no Luka. Like I get that some of the bro players are like they're hitting more shots than they probably were in the regular season. But they have LeBron. You have to know that these role players are gonna playoff rise because LeBron is a playoff riser. So he's gonna rise the players around him. It's just it's gonna happen, bro.
Mhm.
So when you're letting Luke Kennard get off, bro, this is one of the best defenses in the league. This is insane. There's no reason why it should look like this. It's like I don't know. And Ime Udoka just does not. I don't know, bro.
He's gone next year, in my opinion. He's gone.
He has to be gone, bro. There's no reason why when KD has the ball and he's about to get double teamed, the players are just sitting there stationary, like just looking at him get double teamed. That's why he throws so many turnovers, bro. They don't come to the ball. And then Sengun will come to the ball and try to run a dribble handoff screen, and he won't even look at the rim, bro. The whole point of a dribble handoff screen is so you have you being a threat to score. Like when you get the ball, you're gonna score. He doesn't even look at the rim. He just looks around and hands the ball, bro. Like what are we doing, bro? It's bad. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of coaching errors in this playoff right now. Like these first few games, bro, and it's kind of surprising because I feel like the coach disparity is kind of like better than it has been. Like I feel like in past years, regular season wise, there was like the top teams had the top. It was like top teams had the best coaches, you know. But now it's like I feel like during the regular season, Ime was doing better, and I was commending Mike Brown for at least trying different lineups and trying different, you know, actions for Cat and Brunson, even though it wasn't really working. But now it's just like they get to the playoffs and it's like, bro, like what are we doing? Like I don't get it, man.
I watch plenty of TikToks where there's this dude, he's like really breaking down every single possession on a certain team, and his last TikTok he posted was the Rockets, and he's just screaming. He's like a coach in film. He's screaming at these players like Amen Thompson, like Tari Eastman, just because they're not playing in the gaps, they're not bracketing, they're perfectly fine defenders, they're great athletes. They should be able to play in these gaps. So if Kennard does beat his man off the screen, he's got to go by a swiping hand from Amen or, you know, a body from Tari coming down. These guys should be fast enough and athletic enough to be able to play in those gaps and still recover on, especially guys that can't shoot the ball that well. Like, there's no reason that we should be beating you offensively when we have Vanderbilt and Hayes on the court. No reason, bro. Play in the gaps. Play down low. You should not be playing them that tight. So
it's crazy, bro.
It's bad.
It's like every Luke Kennard midi. It's like they go up against Luke Kennard and like everything he does, they're just mesmerized by. Like they've never seen it before. Like every midi is open. Why are all his mid ranges open? I'm like, why is he coming off this pin down screen just open as shit? Like, man, I know you have a lot of offensive load, but I get it, bro. So you're not gonna be the same defender as your brother is. It's just not going to happen because you have more of an offensive load. But you're still 10 times more athletic than Luke Kennard is. You just are. So I need you to get in his face, bro. Tar Easton, I need you to get in his face. Like, I don't know, bro. It's bad, bro. It's bad. And between them with them and the Nuggets, like I don't know if y'all talked about the Nuggets either, but it's been like I feel like, bro, the teams who are supposed to be locked in right now are not locked, bro. The Nuggets played a great first game. They played an okay first game, but they scored a 19-point lead, like the greatest. I think is the greatest or the second greatest comeback since like 1998. in the
Yeah.
playoffs by the Timberwolves, bro. Like they're franchise, like they're one of the franchise records for 19 points, bro. Then they're 20 points. I think they had a similar comeback like a few years ago, and it was against the same niggas. It was against the Nuggets. I
Yeah,
don't
game
know if
seven.
if they like the kryptonite. Yeah, bro. I don't know if they got kryptonite or what, but the 19 points and like I think Jokic and Murray went like 2 for 13 in the fourth quarter. I mean, Jamal Murray is supposed to be in them clutch. I mean, Shea was gonna win it regardless, but like he was top three in the ballots, and he can't make, bro. You get the switch on Rudy Gobert, and you take a step back mid range for the game. Like, oh my god, bro. I feel like some of these teams. I don't know if it's like first game jitters. Like, I don't know. But teams playing like this, bro, the Thunder finna crash the whole West, and then like, what do you think they finna do to the East, bro? They finna just crash the East. Like, can we at least put up a fight for these niggas? Can we at least do like put up a fight? Like, shit, Wemby hurt. So like, if Wemby don't come back,
It's the Lake Show. It's the Lake Show time. Once Luka
I'm
and
like,
Reeves come back, we're
bro,
frying.
the Lakers are like this without them. They
Oh
might
my
be one niggas who can
God.
stop them, bro.
Imagine what they're gonna look like with Luca. They're playing
Oh my
without a top five player in the league.
Yeah.
Now you could argue. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Something I've realized is that LeBron getting his teammates involved early is a very key like playmaker, a very key playmaker asset that kind of propels him as a playmaker. I'm not gonna lie, like, well, this what makes LeBron an A+ playmaker and like a Luka like a A-. Like, him getting his players involved early, like that first game where he had like 8 assists in like 7 minutes to start the game. Like it allows him to be able to get off later on because now he's getting one-on-one matchups and they're not staying home, or no, they're staying home because before early in the game he's kicking it out to these players and they're hitting shots. So now you gotta stay home, or else you're giving up 3 balls, you know. And I think obviously there's benefits to how Luka plays. Like he usually comes out and he shoots a lot of shots, and then he like hopefully he starts off hot and then he brings in the double team early on, and then he dishes out the rock, and he can draw attention and give guys open. But I feel like that confidence that it builds to your players early when they start shooting and getting warm and getting hot, I think is beneficial for this team because the role players and the depth that they have is not as much as the other teams in the playoffs. So like it helps them a lot to get like a Marcus Smart hot or like a Luke Kennard hot and get feeling good, or Rui Hachimura hot, because now later on in the game when they do get those shots, they already have the confidence and they're gonna shoot them and they're gonna be able to make them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's easier for you to score because their players are hitting. You know what I'm saying? So I do think it'll be interesting to see how they play. Obviously, you can't get worse with Luka, like or Reeves. You can't get worse. But like I'm saying, it depends on how. I want to see how the role players play if Luka gets to come back. You don't know. He doesn't have a timetable, but the way it's looking, I mean, I'm assuming the Lakers about to get these niggas out of here, so he'll have at least an extra couple weeks or so to get back. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I just feel like this just adds. I feel like even if they don't win, like go far, this playoff series alone adds to Luka or not Luka, LeBron's like greatness as a player because he's literally. I mean, this is definitely the worst starting roster. Some of the worst starting rosters he's had in the playoffs since 2018, bro. So, or that year he had to fend off with Kyrie and Kevin Love. So this adds to his greatness, bro, and his playmaking because him getting his players involved, it helps so much, bro. It just does.
Oh no, for sure, man. If KD can't figure out how to beat a double team or beat the Lakers defense, give me the Lakers in probably 4, bro. Not even no troll shit. If he can figure it out a little bit, and because he's gonna get his buckets, he's still one of the most efficient shot makers in the league right now. Like no matter how many people you send him, it's just whether if you can keep the ball out of his hands. But if he can get something going, I could see the Rockets pushing this to 5, maybe 6, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a sweat, especially how this Lakers team is moving.
Man, I think what how we've been preaching the whole season, lack of a point guard is really big because that's a floor general. That's a maestro that's going to lead the offense and direct traffic. But with the lack of that, like you get KD trying to lead the offense. You see Nat, 9 turnovers. They just sent blitz his ass. He can't pass out of it. And even if he can pass out of it, who he finna pass it to? We not worried about nobody shooting the ball because obviously they shown they can't score. So when you look at it like that's like, damn, LeBron dropping 8 assists in the first quarter. That's you really can see like the levels to the greatness level to the game just by oh shit. I ain't got no superstars with me no more. It's just me. I done been here before. I know how to work through this. So I think in the case of scenarios and the scenarios the Lakers are in, they've got the best superstar. They've got the greatest basketball player to play the game, and who I don't think you could really put anybody else in that situation and still get the results that you're getting 2-0. You're not getting that with you're not getting that with KD if you swapping him with LeBron in the scenario they in. No, definitely not. So. Shit, Curry couldn't carry them bums, and shit, you put LeBron, we're gonna put you at the 3, but you know what to do. Shit, you didn't been here before, so you can really just see, and especially with Caden, how Caden said it. If you had Luka leading the offense, he trying to get you 20. He trying to get 20 in the first quarter. He not trying to get you 7 assists, 6 assists, and get the other guys going. He trying to get himself going so they could, so he can gravitate. So it's like. Well, they ain't got Luca trying to drop 20 and LeBron just shit. We collapsing on him and he just throwing dots. Oh yeah, nah. They definitely something gonna have to shake or Van Vliet gonna have to get a new fucking knee or cause Sengun's looking like a goddamn dummy. I've seen 3 different videos of them arguing on the bench and this is 3 different possessions, bro. It's like the files fucked y'all up that much? Come on, bro. So get them niggas out of the way so the Lakers can get to the next round because it's definitely looking like 4 or 5 and it's over.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that for sure, bro. LeBron's just always been such like a dominating, overwhelming force for defenses to handle just because he's, what, 6'8", 250? So it's like, damn, how the fuck, what you gonna do with all that? You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard to stop a grown man moving so fast at such a big size. It was pretty funny because they were like, the commentators of the game were like reminiscing on how great LeBron was and how he's kind of have to put up like a 2018 performance, and he's kind of more like, instead of playing more like LeBron, he's playing more Magic Johnson-esque, where he's passing the ball out, he's filling in where he needs to be. They were just talking all that shit like he's gotten older, and in that exact same possession, LeBron came down the court, started the play clock, dribbled that bitch down, reverse double clutch yam. That shit was insane to see from a 41-year-old player. But he still got it, bro. He still got juice left. I don't know how it physically feels like after games once all that adrenaline's gone, but it looks like to me he's got a couple miles left in the tank, bro. But next series we could talk about. Let's get into the Nuggets Timberwolves. We already talked about it a little bit here and there. How Jokic was struggling from 3-ball. Timberwolves really doing a great job at getting Ant and Randall into the offense consistently and allowing Gobert to ISO a lot of the time with Jokic. I feel like this is a beautiful series for Gobert to show off why he is a 4-time DPOY winner. He's moving his feet. He's staying on his back. He's disrupting the dribble from Jokic. It's hard for Jokic to get going. And even when he's off the court and they got Randall or Randall or Reed on him, they're still doing a pretty decent job. Obviously, Jokic just opening it up a little bit better, but they're still doing a decent enough job to contain him. I feel like the shooters on the Nuggets team are just so ass right now. Cam Johnson made like 1 3-pointer in game 2 at the very start of the game, then just went ice cold. I think then went like 0 for 5, 0 for 6 after that. Aaron Gordon hasn't been able to get it going. Christian Braun is all right. Tim Hardaway, I do fuck with me some Tim Hardaway. I can't lie, he be getting buckets. I can't hate on the old head. But this looks like this looks like it's gonna be a long series. Both these teams really hate each other. But I don't know if y'all seen what Jaden McDaniels said after the game, but he was like, yeah, Murray, he can't guard nobody. Jokic is a bad defender. Aaron Gordon can't guard. That whole team just can't defend. I was like, shit, bro.
But he went down the line, bro. He said, you go at Christian Brown, just go at Tim Hardaway, just go at Peyton Watson, like, just go at the bad defenders, bro. They all bad defenders. And it's like, bro, are we serious, bro? Bro, he said that after game 2. I'm not gonna lie, that's like overly disrespectful. Like saying that after game 2, and it's not even like they up 2-0 going back home. It's like 1-1 they going back home. That's overly disrespectful. Like I'm not gonna lie, the Nuggets have to take a game out away, or
they're fried.
Yeah, it's gonna look bad, bro. But yeah, bro. I mean, Rudy Gobert is playing elite defense on Jokic. I can't lie. Like Jokic can't get, for some reason, Jokic when is playing Gobert this series, he can't get a buck. Like he got that yam, bro. Except for that yam that he got, that poster, which that poster was crazy. I can't lie. That's the poster. I've never seen Jokic do that in my life.
Was it like a sneaky layup dunk, or was it like a dunk? Oh, then I didn't see this because I seen the one where it was like a layup dunk. Like I was like, okay, kind of cool.
No, it was like running, like he kind of beat him off the dribble, rise up one hand and slammed it. I was like, wow, I've never seen that. But that was dead ass his only bucket in the fourth quarter. I'm not gonna lie, that was his only bucket. So yeah, I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, the way to guard Jokic is just to make him shoot. I can't lie. I mean, you saw it last playoffs, but like teams were still kind of fake guarding him, like, you know, putting a little hand up. He really is not that as great of a shooter as he has been in previous years, and it's showing really bad. Like he just cannot hit the 3 ball. So like I'm not gonna lie, just let him shoot. To be honest, if you wanna, I mean, obviously force him in the paint, he's gonna get his buckets off. But you got a guy like Rudy down there. Rudy's not gonna let that shit slide. He's not letting that shit slide. He's in his face. He's in his grill, in his space, and yeah, man. When they throw like a help defender on him, I mean, he has to pass it. But I mean, they've been letting Rudy rock with no help defender, like 1-on-1. We know he's gonna make the pass. So Jokic, you just got to score on Rudy Gobert, and he can't do it.
No,
he can't do it, bro. So yeah, man, I feel like they really need Peyton Watson back, like bad. They just need another form of scoring because, I mean, the defense that the Timberwolves are playing on Jamal Murray, they're literally hounding him. Like, it doesn't matter who gets switched. They're fighting over the screens, overly aggressive. And they're not letting him get that step back off like he wants to. And they're trying to, like, force him down into Rudy Gobert, which is smart. And, yeah, bro, I mean, like I said earlier, selling that lead is crazy. Cam Thomas has got to, because right now it's looking like we were better off just having MPJ, because, I mean, Cam Thomas is not hitting shots. I mean, we were kind of hoping early in the regular season because he wasn't hitting that playoffs would come and he would turn up. But these first 2 games, he's just looking like same old. Same Cam Johnson. So, but yeah, I feel like this game is still going to go 7 games either way. This series is going to go 7 games either way. But I mean, if Ant is able to like get a little bit healthier with these extra time in between games, it might get bad because when he cuts to the rim and drives, it's free cheese. He's getting like free buckets whenever he does that. So yeah, if he gets healthy off that runner's knee or whatever he got, it's gonna be fried. But yeah, we'll see how that Timberwolves crowd get the Nuggets going. Because after that, them Jaden McDaniels comments, man, they gotta come back. crazy.
We'll see. It's always been a great series. I think they played like the last 3 playoffs, or in the last 4 playoffs, 3 different times. So no, that series always brings some energy, man. Always brings some type of toughness. I see a lot of that in a lot of these playoff series. A lot of physicality, dominating the game. That's the only thing that worries with me of the Timberwolves, that they're going to be a little bit too physical. Sometimes they get a little bit too physical. Sometimes they get Ant a little bit too hot, and then he gets teed out the game, and then boom, it's over. I mean, I think we saw that in game 2 a little bit. I think I saw a tech to Anthony Edwards for some dumb shit, bro. Some stupid shit. He just be always doing something a little bit extra after the play's over, and sometimes the refs call him on it, and sometimes they don't. So we'll see. I can't even put a number on it. I would probably, if I had to lean a certain way and pick a winner, I would probably give me the Timberwolves just because they're up 1-1. I could see them handling business at home, going up 2-0, and then at that point it's just insurmountable. You can't really come back down 3-1 unless you're LeBron. So give me the Timberwolves. They're looking good. I hope they continue it. Next team I do want to talk about, though, Cavaliers versus the Raptors, man. After this series, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they're my favorites in the whole NBA. Besides the Thunder, we don't need to talk about them. They're my favorites coming out the East for sure. Dude, that 3-headed dragon they got with Mobley, Mitchell, and Harden, just so insanely dominant. When James Harden's shot's not going, he can actually rely on somebody else to make a bucket, so he doesn't have to be consistently throwing up shots, throwing up bullshit. He can get in his bag, get to his floater, get to wherever he wants to get, and just dominate. And I feel like the Cavaliers have like the perfect team to game plan against the Raptors. Just absolutely perfect, man, because all the Raptors do, they're just full of play finishers, just like the Pistons are. They're full of play finishers, not really play or shot creators or playmakers. So it's really tough for them to get going when you got Mobley and Allen down there, and what only guy who can really spread the court out is like Jamal Sheed or Mamuseki. Those 2 guys, that's about it. B.I. can hit a shot here and there, but he's not been hitting, as you've seen. Game 2, he did shit. Game 1, in my notes, I was like, okay, Ingram did pretty okay, but I need him to get a little bit more shot, a little bit more opportunity. He even said post-game that he wants a little bit more plays ran for him so he can get a couple more shots up, because I believe he only ended with like 5 shots. No, it was like 9 shots in Game 1. Game 2, they increased his load. He did not increase production, though. So they might be fried. And again, I got the Cavs going. Damn, right now, just how all these first 2 games have been looking, give me the Cavs going to the finals. Yeah.
I mean, that's not crazy, bro. Like you said, that 3-headed monster. I mean, this is such a bad matchup for the Raptors just in general, I'm not going to lie, because the size they have down in the paint, I mean, the Raptors just can't even – they don't even have the personnel if they wanted to match up with that. I mean, Emob and Jarrett Allen is too much for them, and I mean, especially when they can't really shoot, so they kind of have to get funneled to the paint, and I mean, like, what are you going to do when you basically one of them? But yeah, I think this really shows, like, not even a knock to Darius Garland, but like the impact that James Harden can have, like, to take the pressure off of D Mitch to run the offense. Like, D Mitch was going to get his, like, with Darius Garland, he was going to get his 30. But now with James Harden, he can get his 30 efficiently and not have to take, like, I remember, like, way back at the beginning of the season, we were talking about how D Mitch, like, when he was going crazy, but, like, a lot of his takes were, like, scary, like going up on, like, 2 people in the paint, like, and just looked like it looked like he was bound for, like, an injury, like, not even, like, to wish down him, but, like, he was just taking a lot of hard falls and stuff like that, going up crazy on people, slashing to the paint. But now he gets way more open looks because James Harden is running pick and roll with Emo, and they have to focus, they have to hone in on that, and he can get rest on the bench and have Harden run. And if Harden is sitting at 3, I mean, he's the most fouled player on 3-pointers in the league by a wide margin. So you're not 3 off. You have to guard that 3. He has that mean floater, and he can just throw the lob to Emo too. I mean, it's such a hard pick and roll to guard, and then you dish the rock out to like do D Mitch, or even I know that his role players aren't really hitting as good as they could be right now, like Keon Ellis or Schroeder or Tyson. But I mean, eventually they're gonna hit, you know. So yeah, but this team, I feel like, man, bro. I mean, the Celtics just lost to the Sixers, which man, that was crazy. But I feel like this team is looking really nice with this play. If Harden can continue to, and we didn't need Harden to, he didn't need to come in and average 30 points, bro. We just needed him to not drop, not playoff drop. That's all we need to do, bro. Not playoff drop. Just do Harden, do what you do, bro. Just do what you do, and he's doing it, man. His team looks nice. They look really nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I will say, man, looking at this matchup, you had the Raptors, and it kind of looked like they were a slightly deeper team. Obviously, they're defensive minded, so I would have thought that their defense would kind of lead the way for this series, but just the way that this Cavs team is facilitating, how they put Harden at the one. All right, we're trusting you to run the offense. Like I said, having a central point guard that you can really put the hands of the game into to really just run the offense and just keep the flow of the court going. He could sprint down the court off of a rebound if he need to, or he can also just slow it down, let everybody get past him. All right, let's set something up. So, like y'all said, that's two number one scoring options on one team. So when you get an offense like that, it's like, all right, you got these twin towers on defense as well. So I think, especially the way that they've been getting coached, is also really well. So I don't know. It's not looking good for the Raptors. Their scoring is poor. You could tell how much they relied on Ingram to score during the regular season to get them here, but their defense is just. I think that Cavs team is just too much for them. That's really bad to say when, well, realistically, the bigs on that Raptors team just aren't ready for the moment either. You got a third year Mobley. Hey, from the way I'm looking at it, you can tell this is a hungry Cavs team that knows they got to prove themselves. They didn't been here what a few years in a row, but they ain't really got nowhere. All right, we got Harden, we got a superstar, two of them, three of them. So I think that they know that this is the year they have to do something, and they really just making their mark in this first series right here. So I'm seeing 4-0, honestly, just off the way that they're coached, the way they're playing, and how the Raptors just can't get it together. They can't seem to get BI going, or they can't seem to stop the paint how they usually do. They can't stop the main score how they usually do. It's just they're in a tough situation. It's just they're overloaded. It's not looking good.
Yeah, man. And I noticed there's a little bit of a different. There's a change in the rotation with the Raptors. They're not playing Jakob Poeltl. I feel like he's been completely played out of the series already, even though it's 2 games in. And it's interesting to see because, I mean, I was just looking back at it while you were talking, how Jakob Poeltl dropped 21, 18, and 5 on Jalen Duren's Detroit. I believe this is like the game after Cade went down. And then 2 games later, dropped 23 and 11 on Nikola Jokic in Denver, lost that game. But it amazes me that they can't find any minutes for Jakob Poeltl, and I think the only reason is because he cannot guard that pick and roll. Like, you got a better opportunity with Colin Murray Boyles guarding that pick and roll for sure. And you've got great games for Colin Murray Boyles. Just, again, you'd have no scoring with Ingram.
Yeah, he's just too young, too inexperienced. But I think he's just a lot faster, so that's why they put him in that pick and roll. But Evan Mobley is a fast ass 7 footer, bro. Just 7 foot. He probably what, just 250, 240? Bro.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that nigga 7 foot and 2 steps? He's from the 3 point line to the paint off the pick and roll? Oh yeah. You gotta get, especially Pirtle coming off of a back injury. Oh, wear and tear, that's like minus 15 speed, bro. Come on, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He Pearl just can't stretch the floor, and I mean, yeah, he literally is getting fried by Harden every time in that pick and roll. So I mean, it's just like you gotta take him off the court. It's just how it is, bro. In this series, it happens in the playoffs, bro. Series matchups, you're playing these teams over and over again. They gonna find the weakness and they gonna attack you. And they found the weakness of Jakob Poeltl. You gotta take him off the court. So and CMB, he's a rookie, man. So he's only so much he can do. But yeah, they probably for I would say maybe gentleman sweep, but 4-0 probably looking bad, man.
Yeah, and it's evil. I think I seen something. The Raptors are paying like Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett, Ingram, and quickly the same amount of money the Cleveland's paying Mitchell, Harden, Mobley, Allen.
Yeah.
Like that's just bad organizational skills, man. You got to get some 3-point shooting. Got to. But hey, that's what the playoffs are for. Bring out your weaknesses. Next series we could talk about, though. What haven't we talked about yet? Thunder Suns. I can't lie to you, man. I watched a half. That's all I got. I don't know if you guys watched any more of that Thunder Suns game. I think we already know what's going to happen, though.
Yeah, nah. It's just the. I mean, it's not really much to. I mean, it's not much. I mean,
How'd Jalen Green do?
he did shitty, bro. I mean, they're playing right now. The first game he went 6 for 16, bro. I mean, yeah, bro. We knew this was gonna happen. I mean, either team who came out, the Suns or the Warriors, they're gonna get smacked. So I'm not really surprised. I mean, they're gonna hound Devin Booker, and then what? Gonna get the ball to Dylan Brooks off the injury he just came off of. I mean, he's not like a facilitator or anything. And then what? Jalen Green is 50. We already know that. And then, I mean, I guess Mark Williams didn't even play in the first game, I think. He didn't play. So, yeah, other than that, the team is either too young or just an eighth seed. So, I mean, yeah, bro. And they're 4-0. I mean, it's the Thunder. So, not really, I mean, I didn't really watch much of the game either. So,
yeah.
so
let's go through it again since we already covered all the playoff teams. Who do we got in each matchup? Thunder Suns. Obviously, all of us got the Thunder. Don't really need to go around. Spurs Trailblazers. With what you know now with Wemby's concussion, who do y'all got?
Still going Spurs, to be honest.
Still going Spurs.
Yeah, give me Spurs in.
If Wemby don't come back, if he don't come back,
Yeah,
6 or 7. But yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on when he comes back. But I'll still lose this, so 6 or 7. Yeah.
Yeah, it might go 7. I hate to say that.
Give me the Blazers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say in 6. I'm not gonna say in 5 and be disrespectful, but I truly believe in this Blazers team, man. Denny Advia has been playing some ethical hoops, not really like going crazy, get into the free throw line. Like, yeah, he's getting to the low post, but it's not like he's really shoving his way. Yeah, sometimes he does it, which you got to do that sometimes, but he's getting to the low post and he's creating. You got to get 2 feet in the paint to create efficient offense, especially if you're the Portland Trail Blazers and don't got a guy like Kyrie or a shot creator like, Shea. So you got to be able to get in the paint, and that's what they've been doing. Even against a team with Stephon Castle or Carter Bryant or all those guys, he's still able to get down there. And then you got Scoot Henderson on the other side, hooping, getting buckets. I mean, that's all you can ask for. It's either Shaedon Sharpe, that's I thought was gonna step up and get buckets, but hey, Scoot's doing it. Scoot's doing it efficiently and actually making his 3-pointers. Then you got Drew Holiday, just a great defender, can give you a good offensive night here and there. So again, let me get the Blaze. The Trailblaze. My original team, really my first love when I entered the NBA. But we don't really need to get into that because y'all just call me bandwagons. But I was there when Dame went stupid in the bubble. I was there when Dame hit that step back on PG. So it's cool. We don't need to get into it. Anyway, Nuggets, Timberwolves. Who y'all got? We're in a best of 7.
Don't lie, bro. Give me the Timberwolves in 7, bro.
I don't know if Cam Johnson and Christian Braun are going to be enough. Well, and Aaron Gordon, I guess, but just the way that core of role players are playing, if they keep that up, Timberwolves in six. But this, I think this series is bound to go seven. So Timberwolves in seven for sure.
Wow, no Nuggets, guys, because I'm also Timberwolves in 7. I think they're going to take care of home court. They always typically take care of home court. I mean, they know how to get job done. They know how to get the job done. They've been here. They've been in the playoffs multiple years in a row. They can seal the deal, I think. This Nuggets team started off a little too slow, which is unfortunate because they would have had a free ride in the second round against either the Trailblazers or the injured Spurs. But whatever. Next one we got Lakers Rockets. Give me the Lakers in 5. I think KD's good enough to take one game.
Yeah, bro. Probably 5. Probably take a game. At home, KD probably drop like 40 or some shit, and maybe one of the role players finally. Some role players finally have some bad games, but yeah, it'll be gentleman sweep, bro. Like 5.
Yeah, gentlemen sweep. I think maybe this game three, these role players they'll lose their heat in that first game, and actually game four they'll lose their heat, so they'll go up 3-0, but 4-1 Lakers.
W. Next we got Pistons Magic. Right now the Pistons are dicking them down, so we'll see.
27-3 run in the third, bro, and that's the last time I looked. It was a 27-3 run.
Oh my god.
24-6 now.
40-12 run from the 3 minutes left in the second to now.
Oh my god.
It's a game of runs, and the Magic have been notorious for giving them up this year. So,
oh my god, Desmond Bane is 2 for 9. Paulo is 4 for 13.
Bro, 35-9 third quarter.
Tobias Harris is frying shit.
Anthony Black is selling.
We will go Magic in 7.
I mean, you got to. It was one of your guarantees, man. Magic gonna win a first round series.
Actually, Magic in 6. I don't give a
Shit.
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Give me the Pistons in 7. I can't lie. I think this is going to be a very interesting physical series. I think it's going to take everything the Pistons have to get out of this series for sure. Magic are no slumps. I like that out them. It's just they're one of the most inconsistent teams ever. So in the regular season, it looks bad. In the playoffs, it don't look that bad because you just got to win 4 games and you out. I think they can get 3.
The series is so hard because I feel like the Pistons have like a pretty median, like cool median of how they perform, but the Magic are like so up and down. Like, and they can just have 3 down games in a row, and this series could go like totally left. But I think it'll go 7, bro. I think it'll probably go 7. I think the Magic did great taking the game away anyway, so probably go 7.
Celtics 76ers. I think Celtics in like 6. Unless Embiid comes back.
Yeah. Probably Celtics at 6.
Edgecombe's just not ready.
Yesterday, before the game, if you asked me, I would have said 5. But VJ Edgecombe dropped 30 points. So, I mean, shit. It's kind of crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So, I think they have one of those games left in them, probably. So, I would say 6.
Celtics in 5.
W.
That was that only win that they were getting, and I don't think VJ comes through for another 30-point double-double, which is crazy from a rookie. So, but yeah, no, it's not happening again.
Yeah. Next one we got Knicks Hawks. That one
Wow.
I gotta think about.
So this one is up in the air.
Wow.
Because does CJ continue his play? If he doesn't, does Nikhil Walker step up?
That's what I'm saying. They took a game with no Nall really been much of a factor besides a clutch time three, maybe something down the stretch. Kaminga
But
came in at like 19. Can he do it again?
yeah, they're just gonna keep fucking Jalen Brunson on defense though, like
Man,
just
it's so.
continuously going at him.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this is the hardest one. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. The thing is, Mike Brown doesn't adjust and Quinn Snyder does. I think that's the big difference, bro. Um, and like the Knicks have by far more firepower, like altogether, like in terms of talent, like they have better talent. But like I said, Mike Brown doesn't adjust, so you just attack Brunson and force him off the 3-point line. I mean, damn, bro, this is probably going 7. But for which team, I don't know. I want to say Hawks, but like part of me is like, damn, the Knicks cannot get first round. There's no way.
Do you fire Mike Brown?
Yeah,
Wow,
After 1 year,
yeah.
it's New York. It's
He didn't do anything more better than Tibbs did, and you fired. Didn't Tibbs get fired after 1 year or no? He was ever what 2 years?
2. I want to say yeah, 2. 2. Yeah, he coached
I
Julius Randle.
mean,
pretty sure it was two. Yeah.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I would say bro. Give me Hawks in 7, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I like that.
yeah. Atlanta fans do hate New York fans and just the Knicks overall. So I mean, when they come to home court next
Ooh,
game, they're gonna be loud.
it's gonna be hostile.
Mm, Give me.
Huh?
I
Who
don't
you, who you
know.
gonna go with, Steve? Let me hear it.
I really don't know. Fuck. It's a toss up, bro, because you got Brunson's just clutch playmaking gene in him. So if he can keep the games close and pull off his magic that he pulls off, it's completely different. Like let's say Jalen Brunson came up with that ball instead of Mikal, it's probably 2-0 right now rather than 1-1 at the end of the game. Give me, just since I don't fuck with guys like Cat and Mike Brown philosophy, give me the Hawks in 6. That's the only reason. I fuck with Quinn Snyder. I fuck with that team. I'm a Kuminga fan, so it's like halfway Hawks fan.
So,
We don't,
You just need to think about another team slowly.
bro. Hear me out though. Hear me out.
Another
Luka got traded for Trae Young on draft night.
Oh wow!
you're reaching, you're
Wow!
reaching,
Wow!
you're
Wow!
reaching,
Wow! Wow!
you're reaching bad.
Hold up.
Yeah,
So really, Luka was a Hawk before he was a Laker. And then Luke Kennard was a Hawk as well at one point, if y'all remember.
That-
Wait, that was this season.
that's
I was like, when the fuck did he play for the Hawks? That was this year, my fault.
Yeah, man. Fuck what you talking about. I think this core five for the Knicks that they have playing 40, 38 minutes a game, 40 minutes a game, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, Mitchell Robinson playing more minutes too, so. But point is, the team, they made trades, but it just doesn't look, in my opinion, deep enough past that first Alvarado, McBride. So the premise is the role players in that second unit need to step up because obviously that first unit can't just get it done. They probably averaging like fucking 90 points, 80 points. So the second unit can pick up some of the slack. I can see it Knicks and 6. But that's a big if. Like we said, we haven't really seen much adjustment from Mike Brown and his coaching staff over there. So, my eyes, I would have to say Atlanta in 7.
Damn.
I will say Atlanta in 7. Jalen Johnson is a Duke Blue Devil, former. So, what are we? What we
What the
didn't.
fuck?
We knew this was gonna happen. Really.
So we don't get on Langston's ass when he's claiming Duke Duke Blue Devils, but you get on my ass when I'm claiming teams that I actually got real connections with.
Bro, you said low-key Hawks fan, bro. That's irreversible, bro. You said low-key Hawks fan.
I'm low key on the low. Like I can name a lot of that team from that 2015 first seed roster. Like that's how you know I'm a real fan. Al Horford, Paul Millsap, come on, Kyle Korver, keep it going. Come on, I'm like that. Jeff Teague, Kirk Heinrich.
What did they do? The playoffs.
I've heard enough.
LeBron.
Did they make it out the first round? I think they did. I hope so. Yeah, I think they did. Couldn't tell you who they played. Probably the Nuggets. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent, bro.
How did they play the Nuggets, bro?
Oh yeah, different conferences. My fault.
It's you, bro.
My fault, bro. Bro, wait, didn't we switch conferences though? Like recently though? I don't know.
We? Yo.
When I say
Yo.
we, no, I mean the NBA, bro. I talk. Nah.
So
And
you-
also, when Carmelo went there, because y'all know I was originally a Carmelo fan before a Bron fan, but once Carmelo retired, I had to find a new GOAT. Y'all didn't know this? Oh my
Wait.
God, y'all didn't know this? That's literally my whole game in real life is predicated off of. It's Carmelo Anthony.
Wait. What are you saying? What does that have to do with the Hawks, bro? What are you trying to say? Carmelo was on the Atlanta Hawks for like 10 seconds.
Bro.
He
My
didn't even
bad.
play a game. I'm
My
like,
bad.
yeah,
I started getting Hawks mixed up with Portland, bro. I've been a lot. I've been to a lot of
so many
places today.
teams,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Bro
Come
got so
on.
many
No.
teams,
Next series, bro. Next
Bro got so
I
much
can
fans,
dead
bro.
break down every single team that I fuck with, and there's a valid reason for it.
Bro got the Lakers, bro got the Warriors, bro got the Hawks, bro got the
Don't
Hornets.
forget the Horns, the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers are key though. Come on, I'm sneaky a sneaky Timberwolves fan just by like, cause I'm a Vikings fan. Minnesota. I lived over there. I lived in that area. I felt the same temperature they feel on a day in and day out. So I'm part of the organization. I'm part of the fan base.
I've heard enough, bro.
Y'all ever seen Justin Jefferson and Anthony Edwards do that jersey swap? That's like, that's my connection right there. Y'all never seen that? That Randy Moss Garnett jersey swap, and then they did the new.
Bro, we seen it, bro. We seen
That's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But that don't got nothing to do with you. Man,
But like when I was picking my favorite team, I was like, should I go Timberwolves? I do fuck with like Wiggins. I do fuck with like Wiggins.
bro, you know what this is showing, bro? You have no commitment, bro. This is what it's showing, bro. You can't commit to one squad.
Bro, I commit to winning. It's a make or miss league. You feel me?
So you're a bandwagon?
So you're a bandwagon.
I'm not a bandwagon, bro. I'm not a bandwagon. It's weird that y'all favorite teams are always somehow in the playoffs. I ain't never seen y'all rep a team that didn't make the playoffs. Come on.
Bro, it's not my fault the Steelers are mid and barely make the playoffs every year, bro. Like, what's
And then you just so casually switched to a Spurs fan.
Bro, I'm a Dylan Harper fan, bro. I've only ever claimed Dylan Harper and Kyrie Irving, bro. I have not jumped to 5-6 different teams. I've never done that.
I'm not jumping. I'm just also sharing the love. There's a lot of me to go around, bro. Pause. Yo. OD pause. OD pause. Did not mean for that to come out like that. But I'm saying I bought me a whole Hornets shirt. I'm not gonna lie, so that low-key makes me a fan off that too, because I bought their merch.
Bro, I think you're trying to set up so where, like, in the near future, you have to have some team to rep in the championship. I think that's what you're trying to do, bro.
Whoa. No.
Like Timberwolves sneak one, or like the Lakers sneak one, or
Okay,
No.
if I had to like really like narrow it down, it would be Portland, Lakers, and damn, I just blanked on the last team. No, that's it. Portland and Lakers, honestly. If I really had
so
to
what,
narrow it
what
down.
would you do? What would you do if the Lakers and the Trailblazers somehow miraculously made it to the Western Conference Finals? Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the Lakers because Dame isn't healthy. If Dame was healthy, it'd be a different story because Dame is also one of my favorite players of all time. I very much, my game is predicated off his play style a little bit. Bro, not exactly. It's like a Carmelo, Dame, Stoudemire mix, and that's what I go for, bro. It's not my fault y'all don't have favorite athletes. I don't ride one team's dick all the time. I tuned to games when I was younger. I saw Carmelo hoop, and I said, "Oh yeah, I like
If
that dude."
Carmelo's your favorite player, why are you not a Nuggets or like a Knicks fan?
Because the Knicks were never good, bro. That's really it, bro. They had some bullshit around their team.
Bro, so you talking about me and
And the
you guys have never favorite teams of teams who have been never missed the playoffs are now winning, but you wasn't a fan of the Knicks because they was losing. They wasn't winning. That's hypocritical, bro.
That's different
No,
though. I'm a winner at heart. That's different though. I'm not no Mike Brown. I win games. Anyway, though, we get.
Winning games,
I've
bro.
heard enough, bro.
So wait, who's
Yeah.
your favorite team then? So your favorite team is the Spurs? Because I don't need you hopping around on Dylan's.
I'll never claim a favorite team, never
Ever.
the whole season, and you're not gonna have me claim a favorite team because if I
Uh,
claim the Spurs right now, I'm a bandwagon, so I'm just gonna be a player, favorite player.
I feel you. Okay, I feel you. That's tough. That's humble. I fuck with it.
Do I
Next-
dare turn the Magic game back on, bro?
I'm gonna lie, bro. That it being like 55, and then whatever the fuck is going on right now after half is crazy. I can't. That was the end of the third, right? Something like
Yeah.
that.
46 to 46 at half, bro. And
Yeah.
nigga,
That's
66 to 84. That's insane.
What series do y'all
Yeah.
think is most likely to have a scrum or a fight start?
I'm not gonna lie, Lakers Rockets was getting spicy, bro. I was watching the game. Josh Okogie was talking crazy to Bron. I'm not gonna lie. Bron almost flagged on that nigga. Like he almost wild out. I haven't seen Bron get like that in ages. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually kind of crazy. I could see Dylan Brooks tweaking out on a Thunder player.
True. Nuggets
Dang, bro.
Timberwolves definitely got to be up there, and they always get
Nuggets
chippy.
Timberwolves, I could see Julius Randle and Aaron Gordon like just straight up fighting in the middle of the court. Dang, bro, it's a lot of animosity going on in the playoffs.
And then the
right now.
Pistons Magic, you got some crazy hitters on the Pistons that will start some
Isaiah
shit.
Stewart and like I don't know, like a
Asar.
Steven
uh,
Durant.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they could get. I feel like the Magic are like aggressive defenders, but they're not really like crash out type.
Yeah, they not crash out.
They ain't a
Desmond
crash
Bane.
out.
Desmond Bane, yeah, Desmond
Yeah,
Bane.
Desmond Bane
crashed
is a
out.
crash
He got that Grizzlies blood in him still, bro.
Yeah,
He
he was over there with Dylan Brooks, bro.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks and John Morant. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he still got that. But yeah, probably I would have to say Nuggets, Timberwolves, just because their energy is always at a high, bro. Like they got, and the way Jaden McDaniels just talked about them niggas as defenders. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah, bro. It's gonna be that series. I ain't gonna lie, they gonna fight, especially in Minnesota when they get ag. Oh my, yeah, they about to fight in one of these next two games. It's gonna happen.
Gobert ain't got Draymond to put him in a headlock, bro.
Yeah, bro. I
He's
can
gonna be
see.
wrestling the Jokic. That's
I
two
can
big ass.
That's too big. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't stopping that fight, bro. I'm not getting in between that, bro.
No, they got.
God.
Other than that though, I don't think we got any other playoff. I mean, Cavs Raptors, Cavs in 4. That's an easy sweep in my book. Don't think there's
Yeah.
much.
Thunder Suns 4-0 probably.
Yep.
Valid. All valid, man. I don't really got nothing else to talk about. Wemby's first unanimous DPOY. Congrats to him. Gobert should have got a vote, but it's cool. It's
Shea
whatever.
Clutch Player of the Year.
Who is?
Shea got Clutch
Oh,
Player of
wow.
the Year.
W. I
Elton
love to see
John.
it.
6th man of the year.
Oh, yep. I did see that actually. Crazy they didn't have Jalen Brunson on the top 3 ballot, but it is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't. He was.
I thought he was
It
on
was
the top
It
3.
was Shea. It was Shea Brunson and Murray for Clutch Player of the Year.
Damn.
And I thought it was like Ant.
Yeah, it was
Well, no.
Ant.
Oh, was it Ant?
Yeah, it was Ant.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Dang, they have messed up there. That's crazy. That is indeed crazy, bro. And Wemby two unanimous awards is kind of crazy.
You got two?
Kawhi and Rookie of the Year was unanimous.
That makes
Bro,
sense. That makes sense.
his rookie of the year class was like
Wasn't Chet in
it
there?
was
Nah, no, Chet wasn't.
two
Scoot
in
Henderson. He
no.
wasn't it, but he didn't play his first year, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, no.
Hey man,
Two in.
Sengun. I don't know what it is with you Rockets players, man, but Sengun, man, about to get nasty. I'm serious.
He's
And
done some
Jokic,
shit.
bro. I don't know what's up with these centers, Durham, bro, but Durham's playing a little better in this game. And y'all not looking at the rim. It's about to get evil, bro. Giannis is on the block this offseason. It's about to get evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
So lock me in. Because wherever team you go to, they're going to be in the playoffs next year. And Giannis going to be back with a vengeance. Imagine Giannis in the West on Sengun in a playoff matchup. Oh, my goodness. Good God.
I think we're bound to see teams start to. Damn, I'm trying to think of the word that's not economy word, but not like to monopolize, but they're gonna start combining their talent because there's a lot of teams that are just like right there. They're cool enough to be like a top 4 seed, but they're not good enough at all to like make a real push. Like, yeah, sure, the top 4 seeds are gonna get moved around every so often within the decade or whatever when these guys are healthy. But I think we're gonna start seeing these teams starting to like combine a lot more. Like I wouldn't be surprised. I seen somebody talk about how Bam Adebayo should be traded to the Hornets because the Hornets can trade back Miami's first round pick. They can get Miles Bridges. They can get a whole lot of other picks. Then boom, you got the Hornets with a great big man without having to pay the price of a Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think there's gonna be a lot more guys on the trade block this offseason. I can't lie, because I feel like a lot of teams, like especially like the Timberwolves, they're stuck, bro, and they're on their way down. Especially with Gobert getting older. If they don't make a good playoff push this year, how many more times can you be like okay with them just barely missing out on the finals? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to have to shake it up. This is probably Julius Randle last year as a Timberwolves. I'm not going to lie. He probably get moved, to be honest. I just don't feel like he fits the. I mean, he has a great game. Don't get me wrong. I just don't feel like he fits the. Like he's in a weird place in the timeline that they have. Like, because I mean, they've got to where they were without him. So it's like, it's like, So, same thing with Cat. The Knicks were where they were. I mean, actually, no. Cat made them better that first year, but then they were just Tibbs playing them 50 minutes a game. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting this offseason to see who moves, bro, because this this draft is, what's it called? This draft is going to be pretty good, so teams might shake some up. And
Yeah.
next year's draft is going to be way, like, one of the worst in a while, so teams might just ship off picks, bro, just shoot off picks, So, we'll see.
If the Thunder get a top 10 pick, bro, I'm done podcasting. I already said it last year in the first month of us starting podcasting. If the Thunder get a top 10 pick, bro.
If Kawhi Leonard, I'm gonna blame Kawhi Leonard too.
100%.
Yep, I will blame Kawhi Leonard. And the worst part is they still have their first next year too. So, yeah.
Wow.
Clippers
Wow,
don't
that's
have
insane.
Clippers don't have a first round pick till 2030, and they have a bunch of niggas on their roster who aren't even gonna be on the team in 2030. So. Yeah, that's for later day though. Off-season talk with the Clippers and shit, bro. Oh my goodness, worst shit ever I've seen.
But I think that's a wrap, bro. I feel like that's been a good pod. If y'all don't have anything else to say, I think we'll see y'all next Monday, man. Hopefully these series close up, or actually I hope they extend. I'm not gonna lie, I do love watching these kind of games. Way different atmosphere and way different dynamic on the court than a regular season game.
Hey, but low key, one last thing: the Spurs Trailblazers going to 7 could be better for the Spurs because that means more time for Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, so we could see that play out good.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Spurs fan.
All right, whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Hopefully Dylan Harper can take a step. because he's getting that rookie treatment right now. But
Shit. The best performer rookie in the play. Oh, VJ Edgecombe.
nah, come on, VJ Edgecombe. You got what's his name? Colin Murray Boyles. Come on.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, bro. We'll see when we come back next Monday who's actually the better rookie. We'll see y'all, man.